have a cough drop in my mouth just in case because I'm sick. Hi, my name is GISELLEVA. Today is January 1st of 2021. I am 22 years old at the moment. My subscriber count at the moment, I'm literally 7 people away from hitting 4,000. That's crazy. And I excuse me, I bet you by the end of today I will reach the 4,000. I just know it because you guys are that awesome. Thank you so much. My most viewed video at the moment would be my how I grew my hair long and maintaining it healthy. So that one has 170,814 views. Right there, the very top one. This year was definitely, or last year was definitely a challenge for everybody. I feel like 2020 was an eye-opener for the entire world, and hopefully change will be done for the better for all of us, and hopefully it awakened us and made us realize what really matters in life, because we're not promised tomorrow. So yeah, and to what was the question? Describe myself this past year. Honestly, I was just working. I was on work mode, except for the month of March, April or May. April and May, I think, was whenever I actually got quarantined for about a month and a half. That's the longest I've gone without working since I was 14, since I started working at Chick-fil-A since I was 14 years old. But other than that, I didn't go anywhere, no vacations. I went out of town, but it wasn't anything like crazy. It was pretty much nearby, so yeah, I didn't really do much but work all year. So in a year from now, I definitely want to be have a vision of a goal of having my own space, and I know I'm gonna do that for sure. But what I would tell myself in a year from now, I'd be like, is everything back to normal? I doubt it will be, but hopefully. That would be my question to myself in a year from now. Are we still having to wear masks? And is this virus gone? Everything, just like, if your perspective hasn't changed this year or this past year, like if 2020 didn't make you realize what really matters, are you living? Because what changed? Thankfully, the amount of materialistic stuff that I want, it helped me change. This year helped me not care for those. Of course, I still want, you know, some nice things, but it made me not care for them as much as I used to. Of course, I still want them, but the things that we didn't care about or think about as much, it kind of like flip-flopped. You know, the smallest things we weren't grateful about became our biggest thing to be grateful about, you know, just simply being alive. So everything matters now. and everything that used to matter kind of matters less, you know, about like that dream car, that dream house and things like that. That became a little less valuable, if that makes sense. At the moment, COVID. No, but just in general, I would say I'm very hard on myself. I'm always expecting more out of myself. I accomplish one thing, but then I'm like, I should have done this way before, or I should have done this by now, or I'm actually behind from everyone else in my age group, or things like that. I'm very hard on myself. I'm never like, I'm proud of myself, you know? And that's something I've always, I guess, struggled with, because I don't really get told that often, that someone's proud of me. So I'm always, I feel like I grew up always needing to accomplish these as requirements, and once you do, it's kind of like you were supposed to. Not that, I don't know if that makes sense. But every time I do something for myself, or I actually accomplish something, there's always like more that like I feel like it's not enough. So that's something I struggle with, you know? So if that makes sense. I'm so bad at making sense, you guys. There's a lot of things. My main thing was finally, this has been a goal of mine, and that's getting monetized by YouTube, which is insane to say. Not that money was the goal. I do genuinely enjoy making videos, and trust me, I've kept going even when everybody, or the close ones around me, kind of just laughed at it or told me to stop. Still to this day. But that's like one of the biggest goals that I've been wanting to achieve, and I'm really happy that I was finally able to. Thanks to you guys. Thank you. Another thing would be the Heartless music video. I had that idea in mind in last February. As soon as the music video released, the album released. It was actually before the album released that I had the idea in mind. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know who I'm gonna ask to do this video for me, but I'm gonna find a way. And it came out amazing, and I couldn't be more happier. Blinding Lights is up next. And I'm really excited. It's actually probably even gonna be even better than Heartless, so I'm so excited. What else? Oh, another thing for sure, finding a good job. That's kind of hard to say. Working retail is just, that's not on my plan forever, but luckily I was able to get it out of Walmart. I worked at Dillard's for 2 months. That place was a piece of crap, absolute crap. I don't care who sees this. The management is, but I was very lucky to find a good job with a good environment of people, which is super hard to find nowadays. That actually takes care of you. Of course, the customers are always going to be customers, Karens and the Kens, you know, but I'm very lucky to have the job that I have now. So that's another thing, because it sucks, and I know how it feels waking up every day to a job that you have to be at, that you absolutely hate, but you have to go because you got bills to pay. That sucks, and that's not what life's about. So if you're in that situation, there are other ways. Trust me, there are other ways. There's a lot of things that I want to achieve this year, but for sure the biggest thing I would say is just to continue growing my channel, make better content for sure. There are 2 things in my bucket list that I want to check off this year. I'm not gonna say it yet because I'm not gonna say that yet, but it's coming and I'm gonna start getting ready for it next month. And I definitely will let you guys know then for one of the things I want to do. And then actually no, there's 3 major things in this year that I am going to accomplish, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm making it, I'm manifesting it. One, I start getting ready for it next month. The 2 other things that probably won't happen till later the end of the year, but I'm still gonna make it happen. Hopefully, if COVID isn't so crazy by then. But yeah, there's definitely 3 things in my bucket list that I want to achieve, and 2 of them I've been wanting for years, ever since I was like 12 or 13. And then one of them is something that I just want to check off my bucket list at least one time. Might be several times after that, but I'm very excited and nervous, but definitely that for sure. So if you know me, my favorite artists all times are both Bad Bunny and The Weeknd. The Weeknd, Bad Bunny. There's no, that's it. I'm wearing XO. The Weeknd I've liked for I don't know how long. I think it was 2013 when I first heard of him, and at first I thought it was a band. I didn't even know it was a guy. My sister would tell you all about that. And then Bad Bunny, ever since he came out in the industry, in the music industry, with the song D-Liz, I don't know what year that was. I want to say like 2015 or 2016. I've liked him since then, and they're both so different. That's why I can't choose, because they're both, one's like my dark chill side, my other's my crazy happy side, but they both have a mixture of all kinds of genres and types of music, happy and sad. So I wouldn't be able to choose. I just can't. That's impossible at the moment. For a while now, single, nothing new, and I'm happy. I'm fine. I'm honestly, I feel like I'm too busy. There's so much that I want to do and get done before I can even think about that. But I mean, like if it happens, it happens, you know. I'm not gonna complain, but I'm perfectly happy as is, and I'm confident that there's someone out there. I know there is, so I'm not worried about it. I'm 22, I'm still young, so I'm not worried about it, but that's that. My style in 3 words. See, I can't do just 3 words. Okay, I'll do 3 words and then I'll explain. So I want to say sporty, comfy, and extra. Because sporty, I'm always I'm not casual at all. I hate wearing jeans. I hate wearing jeans unless there's an outfit that looks super cute only with jeans, you know, if that makes sense, like some black high thigh boots. Other than that, no, I hate wearing jeans. I'm always in gym clothes. I'm always either in a sports bra and leggings at the gym, but so that's sporty, comfy, and I would say extra because I always have matching sets. Okay, everything matches. So I made, like, while I'm comfy looking, I mean by like sweatpants, hoodie, and a nice pair of sneakers. Like, I'm comfy, but I'll make it look street style. You know, that's what I like. Street style, athletic, but extra because I'll add like hoops to it, jewelry, sneakers, body jewelry, something to just give a little pizzazz, you know what I mean? I would say street style. I'll take out the sporty part. Can I change it? I want to say streetwear, comfy, and whatever the hell I want to wear, because yo me visto así, yo lo que me da la gana. Yeah, honestly, I would leave that up to you guys to determine my style, but I'm very, when I'm not in work clothes, because when I go out, see, I don't go out much, but when I go out, I will dress up extra. And I feel like that's the only thing I would miss about having like a boyfriend, is going out on dates dressing up nice. But where I'm from, like, people don't really take you out to nice places, and for one thing, there's not much to do around here, and for another one, people don't really go out on dates here like that, to where you could dress up all extremely nice. There's not really that many places where you could dress up all extra, and I would still dress up extra. I didn't care what other people think. If I look too much just to go to the movies, I would wear heels. I don't care, but for me, there's no in between. I'm either in heels or I'm in sneakers, so that's why I'm either here or I'm here, you know, but most of the time, like, here. I would say everything's gonna change. What you're worried about right now is not gonna matter whatsoever. The little stupid things you're crying about right now is not gonna matter. Not even half of what's going on right now. Because this time last year, I was just... And it's crazy because I bet you me next year, I'm gonna think about this year. I don't know, it's just funny. But whatever I was worried about last year isn't gonna matter now. It doesn't at all. Everything is gonna change, not just for you, for everybody. And another thing I would say, buy more gym equipment. Buy weights so you can work out at home, because you're about to be on lockdown for who knows how long. Yeah, that's what I would say. So that's all the questions I have. So this is gonna be like my annual interview, that I'm gonna do the same exact day every year, hopefully for a long time. This was inspired by Billie Eilish's. I love Billie Eilish. Oh my gosh, she's honestly up there with Bad Bunny and The Weeknd. Like, she would be my top 3 artists, and Michael Jackson. But she does this, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all should watch it. She does an interview every October 18th, I think, and she's done that for 4 years now. She gets asked the same exact questions every year. She answers all of them, and she looks back at her answers from the previous years, and it's quite interesting how, like, her growth has, like, the change in her has changed. But yes, this was inspired by that. And I was gonna do it last month, but I was like, let me just wait till the new year, because that's perfect. Like, that's literally the beginning of a new year, so why not? So this was inspired by that. If there are any other questions y'all would want me to add on to this, I'll be more than happy. But for the next years, this is going to be the list that I want to stick with, just so I can see for myself when I'm like older how much I've changed. So that's pretty excited for that. But let me know. Sorry my voice is the way it is right now. I'm extremely sick. I'm actually going through it at the moment, so, but we're doing good. We're gonna fight through it. We'll be okay. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.